Hey guys, Glowing Soldier here, and we are actually going to do 7 action figures today in the toy review. I mentioned before that we were going to do a green episode, and I don't mean like Greenpeace or anything like that, environmental. Even though I appreciate what you guys do, this is going to be based off of the color of the figures. So we're doing the Incredible Hulk, and then we're going to do 7 figures of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Classic Collections line. This is the very first Classic Collections line that came out. This is going to be the 4 main turtles and Bebop and Rocksteady. There was not a Shredder created, even though they had talked about it. And they also mentioned that they were going to do Krang, which they scrapped as well. Don't ask me, I don't know. But first we're going to knock out the Incredible Hulk figure from SH Figure Arts from Japan. And it comes in a box like this with the character on the front. It says Avengers Age of Ultron, and it has some Japanese script throughout. It has the fist logo for the Incredible Hulk, Bandai, Marvel, Tamashii Nations logo. Tamashii Nations has done some Power Ranger figures. They've done Dragon Ball Z characters. They've done pro wrestlers. Lately, they've been freaking trying to hit it out of the park with their figures, but these are definitely collectible worthy and not for play. These are for display. These are for mommy and daddy. These are not for children. But on the box, you see the figure up close. On the back, there's 4 different poses of the Hulk figure, showcasing both types of the mouth, or the face, I should say. You have one that is the open face, open mouth, angry face that you'll see in the bubble pack. Trying to make sure that you can see it a little better. Then it also has it comes with 4 hands. You got the 2 closed hands that are on the figure, and then you have the 2 open hands that are in the box. Now with the hands, I have noticed that there's a little bit of an issue with how they're made, and they can pop off. If you have issues with putting them back on, the only way that I can recommend for you to do that safely without damaging the figure would be to take a hair dryer. It can be your hair dryer, your mom's hair dryer, your sister's hair dryer, whoever's hair dryer, as long as you got one. And then you just take and aim the hair dryer at the inner part of these hands, and then what you do is you're making them pliable. That way they can go inside or go onto the ball joint that's within the wrist. And that goes also for the head too. If you can't get the head on because it's too tight, basically you can take the hair dryer and aim it at the connection point of the head underneath where it meets the joint for the figure. So that way you can put it on without damaging the figure or cracking the figure or wasting $30, $40 something now on Amazon or Big Bad Toy Stores. I think you can get as well for 40. It's either 40 or 50. It's been a while since I bought the figure. Now the posability is actually really good. It is double jointed at the wrists and at the knees. At the elbows and the knees. But because of the build of the figure, the muscular figure, you only have but so much you can move it. So you've got the double joints here, and you can only really do that. And you have to be very careful because some of these figures are very delicate, so that's why I definitely recommend display only. You see the ball joint at the shoulder. It's also segmented here, that way you can get more posability with the shoulders. That's also an issue too, because it can separate, and this piece will actually come out. But I have not had that problem yet because I keep mine on display only. Now it's segmented at the chest underneath. When you get it out of the box, it's going to have a little plastic skirt in between here and at the waist, which all you got to do is just, or excuse me, all you got to do is just kind of like take the little skirt out, rip it out. You don't have to take the figure apart. Just kind of take that out. The legs are ball and socket, but they only have a certain range of motion because of again the sculpt of the figure. The knees, as I mentioned before, are also double hinged, but because of the mold of the figure, again, you only have a certain range of motion. The feet have a ball joint and can bend here and do a 360-degree spin. Make sure you do that carefully, because if you go too fast, you could probably damage it. The feet, all the toes are connected and they only tilt up. That's on both. See? You have 360-degree, no, excuse me. You have 360-degree motion at the top part of the torso, just under the chest where it's segmented. So right above here is where you can spin it at 360 degrees. Do not do that here. You will break it. The head can spin 360 degrees, up and down. You can tilt it slightly, cock it to the side, whatever. Basically whatever Incredible Hulk pose you want. And as I said, you have two different heads. That one and this one. This is the alternate head with the mouth open. See, with the mouth open. And then you have hands that are open, that are in the box. And on the figure, they're closed hands. Sorry about that. Stop it. There we go. Okay. So again, this is the Figuarts, SH Figuarts Incredible Hulk figure by Marvel and Bandai. This is the Avengers Age of Ultron version. This is not the Avengers Endgame version, aka the Professor Hulk. So this is the one where just before he goes off and you see him in the Ragnarok Thor movie. This is the one where he leaves in the Quinjet and goes off and ends up on the planet in Ragnarok. So that is the Incredible Hulk SH Figuarts figure. Okay. And you can get it at Amazon, Big Bad Toy Stores. There are several other toy places that you can get it. You can find it on eBay, depending on how much they're charging. Of course, if you are fortunate to have a Toys R Us, you may be able to find those in whatever country you have a Toys R Us. But that is the Incredible Hulk figure. And next, we're going to go ahead and move into our 4 favorite shell heads, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figures from Classic Collections. We're going to roll up this door right quick and just start pumping them out. So, first, Leonardo, of course the leader. He's a little dusty, so just go in with a Q-tip, kind of help break that up a little bit. So, but it comes with 2 swords, 2 katanas. You can put them either in the back straps, or you can put them in his hands. And I'll show you the posability. He comes with, all 4 turtles come with actually all of these figures that I'm about to show you come with their manhole covers with their names on them. And it says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it has the name of the character underneath. And it has 2 pegs to where the 2 pegs can fit inside the bottom of the feet on your figures. So with Leonardo, you have full posability. You have the 360 degree head, can tilt up and down, can tilt back and forth, has the bandana straps on the back, can pull the swords out of the hands, put them in the carrying sheath on the back. You can have his hands free. The fingers move independently. All 3 fingers. Both hands. Hands move at the wrist 360 degrees. They do not tilt. They do not do this. Just 360 degrees. At the elbows and the knees, they are double hinged. They are also 360 at the shoulders and hips. Also, there's a spot where, excuse me, never mind. It looks like it would move here with this line here, but it does not. The toes move independently. The feet hinge only up and down. There is a segmented piece for the chest, but it's not the same on the shell itself. The top part of the torso is connected to the shell. The bottom part and the legs are not, so you can only give about maybe some range of motion. Again, because of the way that the figure is created, you cannot move 360 degrees because the shell is blocking that. And you have full detail. Got the eyes with pupils, unlike the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures would, with just having white eyes, no pupils. When I was a kid, I used to take a permanent marker when I was a kid, and I would make my own pupils for the characters because I felt that they looked dead inside. So, at 3, 4, 5 years old, I would sit there and make my own pupils on my characters. And of course, we all remember Toy Story where Andy would sign the name. This is not me. I'm just saying I used to sign my name on my toys because I would take my toys everywhere with me and it would have my last name on them. So this is Leonardo. Again, it has the katanas, both katanas. You can put them in his hands, or you can have hands-free combat and place them in the sheath on the back of his shell. And yes, it is dusty, I will admit, but these are for display, not for play. And I do recommend, if you are going to have these figures for collectible and for play, please make sure that you get this toy accordingly to the age appropriate, because a child can choke on these. Can choke on the fingers if they wanted to take the hand off. So just keep an eye out for your kids, guys. So that is Leonardo, and I'll show you the full 360 degree detail. This is the front, that's the head. Put some light up in this. There we go. All the characters have their respective initial on their belts. Have all of their colors corresponding to their bandanas and their wrist and elbow and knee pads. And each of them has the same amount of dust, as I've had them on display for quite some time now. But these are a definite good buy. I think there's a different version of these available, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yes, the legs do move at that portion right there, guys. There's a little line, a segmented part on the leg, and you can move those 360 degrees. Just don't keep doing it because you might damage the figure. They do not have tails, because I think that they removed the tails because of, I could only understand why. People complain about things that look like things and then they remove it. Yeah, she's a bit dusty. She's a dusty boy. He's a dusty boy. So plug that in. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Leonardo. That is the Classic Collections Leonardo figure. And you can pick that up at any of the toy stores, collectibles stores, like Amazon has them, eBay has them, Big Bad Toy Stores, I believe, has them. Wherever you get your collectibles. I do not think that GameStop has these particular figures, as they've been around for quite some time. I did see them at Target, but that was also a long time ago. I know now that they're trying to push the video game style ones now, where they have the 8-bit paint style, and they have either Shredder, Krang, or a Foot Soldier with them on that. So if you want a Classic Collection Shredder, you got to get the video game style ones. Unfortunately, they don't have it in this set. So now we're going to go ahead and go with Raphael. Raphael is obviously the red. He's the one that has the most attitude, supposedly. Again, I grew up with him, and this was my personally my favorite turtle. And everything is the same as you saw with Leonardo, with the sculpt, with the posability. The only thing that's different is, of course, the weapons. And the weapons can go from his hands into these little pockets here. And it just sits right in there. It says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, says Raphael on the manhole cover. Or sewer access cover. Because I think that for some reason they've changed it from manhole cover to sewer service cover or something to that nature. But we'll move on. Again, the bandanas and all of the corresponding knee pads and wrist tape are all the color for each turtle. They have their respective initials on their belts. And that is Raphael. Oh, stay over there. Now we're going to get Donatello. Donatello. And we got Donatello. Donatello comes with his bow staff. He only has one. He does not have two. I got him reaching back to get it. Again, this is the same build and structure of the other two figures. All figures are all the same as far as this line. All the same color. You don't have Donatello as the more brown turtle and Raphael as the most lime green turtle, as the very first toy line used to have back in the early 80s, late 80s, early 90s, where it was like Donatello was brown and Raphael was like the most, it's like Raphael or Michelangelo was like the most light green turtles out of the line. They're all the same, pretty much the same color. The only thing different is their, of course, their corresponding straps and details. Their straps are different by the character. Their initials by the character. The bandanas, the elbow pads, the wrist tape, and knee pads are all different by the corresponding character. Weapons, of course, that goes without saying. None of the shells are showing any of the detail of wear and tear like some of the turtles would for added detail. Again, all the figures come with two weapons except for Donatello. Donatello comes with one bow staff and one bone staff. Bow staff, not bone staff. Bow staff only. They all also have their own names on their service access sewer service access covers. All of them pose the same exact way. Fingers, toes are separate. Knees and elbows are double hinged. You have the spot here at the mid thigh that is posable. You can do the 360 degrees That way you can do a side kick or whatever. Shoulders and hips are ball and socket joint. And then you have the segmented portion at the chest where the top part of the turtle is connected to, or the top part of the torso is connected to the shell and the bottom part is not. Therefore, you can only have a certain range of motion for the hips. So that's Donatello. And again, you can find them at EB, or excuse me, I almost said EB Games. That dated me. eBay, Amazon, Big Bad Toy Stores, maybe Target. I don't know. Sometimes they have them. I don't know if it's this particular line again. Okay, so I definitely lied to you. The colors are different based on the characters. As far as skin tone, Michelangelo is showing a lot deeper green than the others. I know, I lied. I'm sorry. I gave you the wrong information. Please forgive me, and hopefully don't judge me based on the quality of the video. I'm simply doing a toy review. That way you guys can go and have fun. So, I lied. Raphael and Michelangelo are a different green than Leonardo and Donatello. Michelangelo is the deeper of the green. Very much similar to his predecessor in the very first 87 figures that came out. That was back when Uncle Phil was Shredder and all of that. So, and he's also the only... Michelangelo is also the only one that has die-cast to go with his weapons. So, the nunchucks that he has will move independently if you want to sit there and freaking twirl them around and chase your sister. You can go and place them in his hands like they are and let it dangle. You can also have one put away and have him hold the two, or you can put them both in the back pockets behind him. That way he can do a hand-to-hand pose. And of course, he's quite dusty. What do you expect? I've had him for quite a while. Same posability, same details. Michelangelo's on the sewer service manhole cover. Oh, I said it again. Sewer service cover. Trying to make sure that I stay politically correct. That's right. Again, the color is orange to Michelangelo, whereas the others have their own respective colors. You also have the difference in the belt style. It's only the belt that goes around his waist instead of having a strap that goes across the sides, where Leonardo and Donatello have the strap going diagonal across their chest. He much is similar to Raphael, where he has just the belt across. So that is Michelangelo. Michelangelo is the pizza eating surfer wannabe party dude of the group. So now we're going to move on to two of the bad guys, or henchmen of the main bad guys, Krang and Shredder. But since Krang and Shredder were not created for the classic collections, we only got Bebop and Rocksteady. So we're going to do Bebop first. So we got Bebop here. Bebop is also quite dusty. His sculpt is very good. Bebop is the Bebop is the warthog mutant that had the purple mohawk and the purple visor style Cyclops sunglasses, and wore the red vest with the turtle accessories like the elbow pads and the skull that hung across the chest. It's very reminiscent of the old mold of the Bebop figure that used to exist with the first Ninja Turtle figures that came out. The elbow pads are soft rubber, so you can kind of... It helps when you go to move your figure. It doesn't hinder any movement. You have his little blaster that's very reminiscent of his old action figure, where it's got the drill. And you've got the grenades on his chest, the bandolier, got the chain, got the red shoes, got the jeans, everything very similar to. Oh, he's also got the spiked gauntlets, very reminiscent of his old predecessor from the 80s, early 90s figure. Just the sculpt has been updated and given a more menacing look, where he's got like the wrinkly face, more menacing look with the teeth, whereas the actual figure before was only just paint. So you got the nose ring, got the glare, got the snarl, got the all warthog, ugly warthogness, and then you got the sewer service cover that says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the top, and then underneath it says Bebop under all of the dust here. And I know, I got to, whoops, drop it on the floor. I got to clean my figures, but you know what? I don't play with them. I simply keep them locked away from any hands messing with them or any of the dogs to chew on them and drag them across the house. So, don't judge me! So, like all the figures, you got the pegs, or you got the holes for the pegs, and the pegs on the service cover go into those pegs, and he just stands there looking all top heavy as he could. He's got those little legs, got the big old back, looking all evil. So that is Bebop. And now we got the last one that's going to be in this set, and that is Rocksteady, which is the Rhino Mutant. And I'm going to drag him out, and I'm going to get the stand right quick. Here we go. Dusty. So here's Rocksteady. Rocksteady comes with kind of like a 240 Bravo style machine gun. He's got the tripod that goes on there, or not tripod, the bipod stand that goes on the bottom of the barrel of the gun. It also comes with a pretty wicked looking K-bar, or not quite the machete, but kind of a K-bar looking thing. Got a few of the he's got the same kind of style with the bandolier, and got the grenades and stuff. Got the dynamite sticking in the bandolier. Got some past turtle victims adorning his outfit. Got the cartoon style outfit with the brown boots, the yellow shirt, the camouflage pants, and the helmet. Funny thing about the helmet, it's detachable. So you got the ears, got the horns, got the nice little glare that he's got there. Gonna make you eat that camera. Sorry, that's a joke from the cartoon. So now we got the sewer service cover that he stands on. And it says Rocksteady. It says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, says Rocksteady. Got the two pegs for the two holes on his feet. And you stand him up. And he's ready to stand there in all of his glory. Whether you got him on display or you just putting him on the shelf for the day. So that is Rocksteady, the evil mutant rhinoceros. And guys, that is the last of the figures for the classic collections. But wait, there's more, and you know what? I'm going to be nice to you guys because I like you. So we're going to do some more reviews of the Ninja Turtles. So we're going to go green a little deeper. We're going to put some things up here. Bear with me, guys. Hold on 1 second. Just trying to put everything up so I can get to everything easier. So we'll put you there. We'll put you back over there. Maybe. Get back over there. Nope. Nope, you don't want to do it. Oh, that's cute. Great. Alright, thanks for that. Okay, we'll take that out. We'll take that off. Okay, whatever. Alright, guys. Let me close that back up, and we'll show you a few more figures. These are actually going to be the Funko Pops of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and their respective bad guys that you've seen already, but you get to see a few more characters. So these are the Funko Pops that are out of box of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. April O'Neil and Splinter and Bebop and Rocksteady and one of the Foot Soldiers and Shredder. That's all that they came with, but they do have 3 others that exist, and that is Leatherhead the alligator, they have Casey Jones, and they have Baxter Stockman. I do believe that I've seen a Metalhead as well, but I don't know. So we're going to move on and show you what I do have instead of talking about what I don't have. So, but here we have Leonardo as the Funko Pop. And I have the plastic staying on the bandana piece because I don't want it to break off. And one neat little trick about the turtles themselves is they will glow in the dark if you put a black light on them. They will light up, slowly start to light up, and all of the green on the turtle will glow. So this is Leonardo. You got the weapons, the katanas crossed, all the wonderful Funko Pop detail with the eyes, and there you go. Like I said, all of the turtles will glow in the dark. So that is Leonardo. And we're going to pull out Raphael. With the twin size. Got the back detail. Again, all of them are going to have the plastic sitting on there because I don't want to take it off and risk damaging the bandana part. And they all glow in the dark. Just the turtles, not anybody else. And we're going to pull out Donatello. And there's Donatello with the one bow staff. Got the back. And the beautiful black dead inside Funko Pop style eyes. And then we're going to have Michelangelo with his twin nunchucks. Oh, sorry, he only has the one nunchucks because he's got it. He's holding on to it like it's the one, so he's getting ready to swing it about. But he's the one that's got the goofy face since he is the party guy, so. There's Michelangelo. And you can't have the turtles without their buddies, so we've got Splinter. And Splinter is very reminiscent of the old style cartoon with the purple robe, or kimono. Tail still intact. It's got the walking cane. Got the ears, got the snout, got the teeth. Still intact after all the time that I've had them. These are some of the first Funko Pops I actually bought. You got the teeth there, got the scowl. Looking awesome. I'll put him there. Put you guys away. I wasn't counting on doing as many figures, but I kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit more and enjoy. Oops, nope, get back on there. Stay, stay. Why are you falling? Stay. Oh, April. We gotta get April out. This one's a little bit top heavy, guys. This is April O'Neil Funko Pop. The head is gigantic compared to the rest of the body, as all of them have already been. But April is a very small figure because she is a woman. Not that anything wrong with that, but it's just in relation to the head. It's very top heavy. Very small feet. She's got her microphone, her beautiful freaking hair. Not with all the dust on it, of course. Got the eyelashes on the eyes. Got that ugly yellow jumpsuit that we all remember from the cartoon. That was April. So that is those figures. We'll close this up. Oops. Now we're going a little bit long on this video, but that's okay. I have nowhere to be. Alright. Close you up. Now we'll bring down the bottom. Okay. So now we've got these last four. Got Shredder with the gray and purple instead of the blue and purple like the freaking the action figure used to be. This one is more related to the actual cartoon instead of the old toys. So it's got the gray and purple cape. Sorry, it's got the gray outfit with the purple cape instead of the blue outfit with the purple cape. And then the mask and helmet are silver. Got the blades on the shoulders right there, and the wrists and the knees, or the shins, excuse me. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Screwed it up. Get a little dust off there. It's kind of caked in there. About a quarter of an inch thick, maybe. No, I'm kidding. It's not that thick. That's what she said. Alright, so there's Shredder. Rest in peace to Uncle Phil. I know that's not his name, but the actor. So this is the foot soldier. I didn't want to sit there and buy 20 of them and make my little army, so this is the foot soldier. It's got the foot symbol on the head. Got yellow eyes since, you know, they were androids and they had yellow eyes. And you've got the little Chinese thong star in his belt. Got wrist guards. Got all the purple in this. All that wonderful detail from the cartoon. All the same colors. Except for the dust, of course. So that is the foot soldier. I don't know how much these Funkos are going to go for. I've seen different versions of the Ninja Turtles. They've got an 8-bit version to match the cartoon, or the to match the video game from the 80s and 90s. So they've got like the 8-bit style, because everybody's all about nostalgia. So this is Rocksteady. Rocksteady does not have a helmet in relation to his complete collection version. He does have the bandolier, the pants, the boots, yellow shirt, and one little tiny grenade. Oh, he's got the knife on the back, the K-bar on the back. So that's Rocksteady. And now the last one of the group is gonna be Bebop. Bebop is the Warthog. So we got the nice nose ring, the mohawk with the ponytail action. It's not to be confused with Kung Fu Grip. Everybody's character needs to have a ponytail action, I think. Or not, just kidding. Got all the same features as the last figure had on the classic collections, with the red shoes, the red vest, all the turtle armament with the shoulder pads, and got the bandolier, the chains, the grenades, and instead of having 2 of the spiked gauntlets, he's actually got 1, and he's got a chain on the other hand. So it's slightly different, but it works for a Funko Pop. So guys, we did a review of the SH Figuarts Incredible Hulk figure from Bandai and Marvel. It is the Age of Ultron, Avengers Age of Ultron figure that you can get from Amazon, you can get from Big Bad Toy Stores, you can get from, if you have a Toys R Us. We don't have those in the States. If you have one in Canada, you could probably pick up that particular figure in your collectibles aisle. If not, just check out online. Classic Collections Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are available at Amazon as well as Big Bad Toy Stores, I believe. They are also available at third party on eBay. And finally, the figures of the Funko Pops you can buy anywhere where you see Funko Pops, in Target, any of your local toy stores, online, eBay, Big Bad Toy Stores. This particular line, I don't know if they're going to still have them, considering that they've moved on to doing the 8-bit style, and they're doing other big things with Funko Pops now, so I don't know. So, right now I have the 4 main Turtles, Splinter, Shredder, Bebop, Rocksteady, and one of the Foot Soldiers. Again, they do have Baxter Fly. They do have Leatherhead, which is the alligator with all the swamp detail. And they have Casey Jones. Again, I think that they have a Metalhead, but I don't know for sure. They do not have Krang. They do not have any other figures from the Ninja Turtles stuff other than those that I've just described. So, see you guys for the next toy review. Comment down below what you would like to see. I have quite a few Funko Pops. If you follow my YouTube, if you follow my TikTok at Glowing Soul Eater, also if you follow my Likey at Glowing Soul Eater as well. And my Instagram is Glowing Soul Eater 1985. You can find me on Twitter at Glowing Soul Eater Eats, since I couldn't put the full one on there. You can also find me on Facebook. That, however, is my legal name, and that is Brian Wickham, and you can find me on Facebook. So, with all that said, excuse me, bid you adieu. Thank you. Please like, share, comment, and let me know what you want to see next as far as toys, because I've got plenty more left. I've got Ninja Turtles, I've got Gargoyles, Power Rangers, Godzillas, I've got whatever possible you may want to see. If you comment down below and ask me if I have it, I can give you a yay or nay, or depending on money situation, I could probably go and pick one up. Until then, thank you guys. Oh, I do also have the Big Bad Beetleborgs as well. I'm looking at that right now. So let me know. I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoy what you see. And I'm going to stop talking now and end the video. See you guys later.